That's 1/2 pint for man, 1 gallon jug for mankind.
December 7th, 1941, a cream that will churn in infamy.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a cow. Well, I am not a cow.
Ask not what your dairy can do for you. Ask what you can do for your dairy.
You've done enough. Have you no sense of fat content, sir? At long last, have you left no sense of creamery?
This is Milks of the World.
Oh, you just started the recording.
Make sure all the wires are in the correct place. So they don't pull anything off.
Do appear to be.
All of them?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's the
shit
biggest
about
part
wires.
of this podcast is wires. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, that's fair.
You think I'm not fucking telling you that?
Is this the start of the podcast?
It could be. Welcome. Welcome to Milks of the World.
We are the milkmen.
Um,
We're still saying that.
You are saying that.
We are
This is-
definitely like all of our branding. We're coming out with milkmen t-shirts.
We're not doing that. This is the third episode of the podcast. We're definitely not doing t-shirts until episode at least 140. You heard that here first.
Hashtag milkmen Patreon member if you are subscribed to the Patreon.
We don't have that yet. That's Tim doing a bit, everyone. So this, of course, is our milk review podcast.
Please hashtag Tim, that was a good bit if you think that was a good bit.
But only if you do, which means no one will. So this is today we are so anyway, brief description of the podcast. What we do is we review milks, and that is the one and only thing we ever do or will do on this podcast is to review milk.
Absolutely. And there's been some things floating around town that this is not just a milk review podcast. Do you have a response to that, Alex?
Yeah. Okay. So things have been floating around town. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I get the balloons. I've seen the balloons. I've seen the Chinese weather balloons. That whatever that thing was from 5 fucking years ago. But that's still happening now. But it says something bad about our podcast. Oh my god! I've seen all of those.
Yeah,
I've seen all those.
It's unnerving.
Because that's the only thing that could really be floating. What the fuck else could be floating? This is a milk.
Blimp, a Zeppelin.
Okay. They don't really float though, do they? Anyway,
hot air balloon.
Stop. This is a milk review podcast. That's all the fuck we do. Now, Tim, I think it's fair to say that neither of us will ever know love again.
Oh,
Correct.
yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, of course. We will never know love again in the parentheses likely brief time we have left on this earth.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And what is the milk we're drinking today?
Skim milk.
Okay, let's take a sip.
Skimmed milk. Yes. You go first, and I'll fill the dead air, and then you go ahead and take over talking while I drink some skim milk.
Now, we did at a prior point try skim milk. You know what? The aftertaste is actually a little more pleasing than the initial taste. But I remember, I mean, this was like a month ago now or more. No, it was more than that even. But I remember liking that skim milk more. I forget what brand it is. We're going to start doing that after this episode, but I don't feel like getting up to get the milk.
Oh, we'll put it in the show notes.
We're going to break down what kind of milk it is, where it's from. So I bought it at Walmart. Tim made me go to Walmart. He loves the family. He's friends. He's actually friends.
Big ups to the Waltons.
Yep, he does love them. And you've made love to what, 2 of them?
Oh, yeah.
And that's, but hey, all we're doing is reviewing milk here.
I mean, I loved their television show. So
and you loved being
of course,
inside them.
I'm going to love their company.
And them being inside you. Tim loves to fuck billionaires and get fucked by them. So, Skim milk. Let me take another little sippy here.
Yeah, go for it. See, skim milk to me is, I feel like I've always been a skim milk hater, but in drinking it now, it's honestly not bad. Like, I would like that on a like hot summer's day when it feels like a whole milk can be a little oppressive in the heat.
Yeah, you talk to the super of your building, you used to have them start pumping skim milk in the pipes.
Oh yeah,
I see what you're saying.
You want a great idea.
You want to shower in skim milk.
Who doesn't?
Me, I want to shower in buttermilk.
That's fucking fair.
I know. It's like fair and just. Whatever. It's time for a theme song. So we have a theme song every episode, which doesn't change. Okay. Milkmen say only fools lactate, but I can't help drinking your breast milk dry. And of course, that is Milk Me Up, Piss Me Down by Johann Sebastian Bach.
Beautiful, beautiful. That was really well sung by the artist.
Hey, they used to know how to write them.
That was some genuine range from whoever sang that.
Whoever sang it, whoever wrote it. It is, I don't know. Let's the fucking next thing. So this used to be, I believe, stand-up corner, but things are changing and evolving. This is now, what does a corner mean to you? Corner, go.
Oh yeah, a corner is the part of the room where two walls like
too literal.
I still in my notes have the stand-up thing that I had prepared for this episode.
Fine, then just do it.
Oh no, it was bad. It was a joke that never worked on stage. There was I've been sending get well soon cards to all of my friends who haven't paid their water bill.
What?
I've been sending get well soon cards to all of my friends who haven't paid their water bill.
What the fuck does that mean?
To get a well soon, because you're not paying your water's going to be cut off.
I don't think you even said a well.
What?
So do you use the article a in the joke?
No, you got to put it together.
See,
it's like caveman talk. Get well soon.
Okay. Yeah, that does suck ass. And that's precisely why we're getting rid of stand-up corner.
I think it's pretty clever.
It's
there's like a dozen weird dudes on Reddit who thought that was like really good.
In an extremely, I guess, technical, punny sense, it's clever, but not in like a real sense.
Oh yeah, that's why I told that joke 5 times.
So what does a corner mean to you? This will have to be a different corner from now on. Shoot us an email. We don't have an email yet. Maybe we will by the time this comes out. Milk. God, we love it. 2%. It's okay. Sorry, Skim. It's okay so far. It's not the best. The fat. Come on, we all know the fat.
Oh yeah,
the fat brings the flavor. The fat brings the flavor. What does a corner mean to me? Okay, I'm looking here. I see 1. I see 2. I got 2 corners in my line of sight. Well, I got to kind of face right back. If I look at Tim, I see 1 corner. And you know, when I think of corners, I think that's probably where Tim had to stand a lot because he used to get a lot of old-timey punishments.
The dunce cap. I actually sat in the corner with the dunce cap on.
No, you don't sit in the corner, do you?
They broke the rules for me because I was a fat child.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, I had to stand so often that they were like, we gotta take some weight off of those little ankles.
Oh, I
have undersized ankles for a fat kid.
I remember you telling me they didn't make you stand. They just shoved your head into the wall until it bled, and then you fell down. And they were like, good job sitting.
Oh,
and they told you that you did a good job sitting down.
Yeah. So that's what my grandparents were from a different time.
That's what a corner means to me. Is you standing in it. And I think we should probably do it again.
Smash my head into the corner? Or make me stand in the corner?
Just make you stand in it. Maybe I'll try it too. One time I had to, in daycare, I had to, not a corner, but like I don't know. They fucking made me stand against the wall. Whatever. Oh, what does a corner mean to you? That will at some point be a different corner.
Yeah. I think that's
review
logical.
and after consideration of what we've just discussed. That's basically where we're at.
Hey, if you got any ideas for future corners, just hashtag new corner idea on a social media platform.
Yeah, sure.
We'll check all of them.
Just fucking tell us. Or don't. We'll figure out something. Yeah, okay, look, I'll admit. I said it in the previous episode or two that this dumb idea was Tim's. I lied. It was mine. I'll come clean. I come clean. And yes, Siege Engine Meme Corner was my idea. Okay? It was.
Yeah, it rules.
But let's just move on. We did our first corner, which was, what does a corner mean to you, corner? And I think we covered it very well. Next up is bumper sticker corner.
I love bumper sticker corner.
Why?
Because I don't got to do anything. I just listen to your bumper stickers, and I'm like, that is a good bumper sticker.
I mean, I write them.
Yeah.
Okay, first up. Here we are in bumper sticker corner. Gotta get my tone right. Where have all the cowboys gone? They've all contracted lethal hepatitis C from eating their own feces.
That's a good bumper sticker.
Is
there more?
Parentheses, they also ate each other's feces. Like, come on.
That's an even better bumper sticker.
At that point.
Hell yeah.
You can't cut me off till the sticker's done.
I thought the sticker
till the
was
sticker's
done.
been printed out. And I believe I said that I print the stickers from my body, and it's very still true. Okay, next up. My other ride is a wholly different vehicle from this one.
Is that the end?
Yes, that is the end.
Hell yeah, great bumper sticker.
And, you know?
Because some bumper stickers will describe that other vehicle. Or it's like a fictional vehicle, or
it's a joke, but I don't.
Bad joke, yeah.
I don't like that kind of stuff. I like clear-cut meaning. So when I see that sticker, if I were to ever see that sticker, which is new, so I wouldn't have yet. But when I see that sticker, inevitably in the future, a lot on most cars, I'll think, wow, thank you, fucking refreshing. So I'm like, okay, they have another vehicle. Oh, it is a wholly different vehicle. It doesn't say what vehicle it is. You don't need to say.
No.
Next up, well, let me take a sip of milk. Because this is Milks of the World, the only milk review podcast in nearby.
I really thought you were going more ambitious with that, like the galaxy or the universe.
Well, nearness is relative, is it not?
Oh.
Is it not? Fuck Joe Biden is what I did recently. Joe Biden cheated on his second wife, Jill, by having sex with me. So
that's going to be big in the southern states.
That is a bumper sticker that I can't. No, I mean, you have to earn it. Joe Biden's going to be the one who has them. So you're only going to get one if you have successfully
had sex with
seduced Joe Biden.
Nice.
For him to cheat on his second wife, Jill. First wife died.
Joe will never fuck me.
We'll see.
I'm never getting one of those stickers.
Honk if you love to honk.
Another straight to the point.
What could be more clear cut? Honk if your stupid father sells carrots for a living.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, that's going to be a lot of honking. Honk if your stupid fucking father sells carrots for a living. Honk your horn, lay on your horn if your goddamn horrible father sells carrots for his livelihood. Honk if your bullshit fucking dad hawks the root vegetable carrots on the side of the road or wherever. I was fucking truck or car. Honk if he sells fucking carrots out of his moped and he has a bag on him and the fucking bag is always dragging on the ground. It's like, Dad, get a fucking different way to transport them. Shut the fuck up, Dad.
Is this all one bumper sticker or is this several in a line?
It's a family. It's a family of bumper stickers. Okay. That was the last bumper sticker. That was the previous. So the previous bumper sticker is the one I just said, which was, honk if your stupid father sells carrots for a living. Next up. If you're close enough to read this, it's probably right before I slam on the brakes because you were tailgating, making us both assholes and possibly involving many other vehicles in our bullshit and possibly killing some innocents. That's the plural form of the noun.
Yeah.
An innocent, as in innocent person. So
Yeah.
as in multiple innocent people, innocents. So that's what, that's pretty cut and dry. You know? You're probably going to be seeing that a lot.
Yeah, I like these because they really get to the point. Like if you see someone with the honk, if you love to honk, there's no thinking involved. You just, if you love to honk, you honk. Like if it's like honk if you're horny, you got to be like, am I currently horny?
This isn't let's do 2 bumper stickers ago bumper sticker corner.
I've just been really ruminating on that one. Just really considering it and its impact on the bumper sticker community.
Just drink your milk.
Oh, I do love to do that.
You were not supposed to drink it before we started, and now you've barely drank any of it. Now, Tim is drinking milk.
I love to drink milk.
Now I will drink milk.
Oh, fuck yeah. There's one thing that people have been saying that is correct is that we drink a lot of milk on this podcast.
Really, no one's actually been saying anything. Okay, so this is a visual description of one, sort of. Bunch of stones, like a picture of like stones in a bizarre attempt to outdo the stick figure family on people's back windshields. Parentheses, in a ham-fisted sticks and stones metaphor. Close parentheses. But it's just like 5 blobs you only have an extremely slight chance of even identifying as rocks. And even if anyone does, pretty much no one fucking gets it.
No.
So I expect that to be a top seller.
I mean, you basically told me what it is, and I don't understand it.
Yeah, I expect that to be a big seller. Final bumper sticker of this week's bumper sticker corner. Baby no longer on board. Parentheses, it died. Look, it's a cheap.
I submit no comment.
It's a cheap and easy way. You don't look. Okay, your baby died. That's not. A lot of people don't like that. I've heard a lot of people say that when their baby dies, they just don't like it. So here's a cheap and easy way to let people know that your baby died.
Yeah, then you don't have to talk about it as much.
Everyone's gonna say, the baby on board sticker. Oh, I'm gonna drive totally differently because I see a baby on board sticker, and it's not just gonna like pass my eye line without me even registering it at all. So everyone notices it. All your neighbors are like, oh, they have a baby on board because no one talks to their neighbors anymore. So that's the only way you would know they had a baby.
Yeah.
But then the next day, you see exactly the same sticker. It's a different sticker. It looks exactly the same, except underneath, it's the same like format, but it says "baby no longer on board."
Yeah.
Parentheses, it died.
Yeah.
So it will no longer be transported. And this, of course, you could not have this on the car if you, let's say, transported the dead child, the dead baby, like to the funeral home yourself. You can't put it on yet. Because
that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, because is.
I think we should maybe move to a lighter topic. Do babies ever go on ships?
Because it is on board.
On ships? Do they ever go on ships?
There's that liminal space in between when a baby dies and when you, the parent, puts it in your SUV, your Toyota Tacoma. That's one, right?
I think.
Yeah, your Toyota Tacoma.
Oh no, that's a pickup truck.
That's a pickup truck. When you chuck it in the bed.
The Honda 4Runner.
Look, your baby.
That's an SUV.
Your baby just died. This is a milk review podcast. I want to make that clear. Listen, your baby just died. Okay, I get it. I mean, I don't. I've never had a baby or children. I've seen babies. I've held babies. And you know what? Well, I don't mean to brag, but they're all still alive.
I can't wait for the specific 5-star reviews that are going to come in because of this segment.
What do you mean?
Oh, just like people on like Apple Podcasts are going to be like, fuck yeah, 5 stars for this podcast. I love those bumper stickers.
I think...
and everything that was said after the bumper stickers.
I feel like maybe that's not going to happen. Or perhaps the ratio will be 2 people will give us 5 stars out of 5, and the other 3 will give us 1 star.
You might be right.
There's been a lot of talk going around that we don't actually talk about milk enough. Well, I'll tell you right enough fucking now. How about this for talk about milk? I'm drinking it right now.
Hell yeah. So you never answered my question. Do babies ever ride on ships?
Hold on. Well, you never let me finish. I'm not done with Bumper Sticker Corner. You might say it's like the third part of the document and we're going too long. But I don't think so. And okay, what better way could there be to talk about milk than to have it in your mouth, which is what I just did. So you fucking tell me that I'm not talking about milk. You fucking tell me right now. So basically, to get back to my point, your baby just died. You chuck it in the bed of your Toyota Tacoma. You can't be throwing this sticker up there yet because the baby is on board. Now look, I don't think there's going to be there's going to be a huge market for here's what it says. Baby no longer on board, parentheses, it died. Now, there's going to be a huge market for that. I don't think there's going to be a market for baby is on board, but is dead. I just don't think there's going to be...
Can you edit out my laughs?
No.
When you edit
no,
this
fuck no.
I don't want to be
I just don't think there's going to be
complicit in this.
I just don't think there's going to be the market for that because it's really a one and done kind of thing.
Yeah.
But who knows? We'll have them printed. Do babies like ships? No, because... But here we go. Shipwreck corner. Okay, I'm just getting out of the way. Fucking Titanic, all right? Everyone thinks they're a fucking expert, and you come at me? Okay, and you come at me? Everyone thinks they know everything about the Titanic. I read 2 books on it. Granted, they were the same writer, Walter Lord. Anyway, A Night to Remember, which was made into a movie in the 50s, which is probably more famous.
A Walk to Remember.
No, it's actually A Night to Remember.
Mandy Moore.
Yes, it's a different movie.
Mandy Moore on the Titanic.
Oh my God,
with
you're right.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
A
Walk to Remember.
You're right. A Walk to Remember is the sequel, and Mandy Moore and some Marine,
John Cena.
John Cena as a Marine in shorts.
They fuck.
No, they don't. They don't fuck at all. They hold hands as they walk into the ocean. And are actually, by walking along the sea floor, the actual first people to discover the Titanic. You're right. That is technically in the Titaniverse. So, and I read The Night Lives On, written in the late 80s after Robert Ballard supposedly discovered the Titanic. It was probably Mandy Moore or John Cena. But I read both of those. And so now I know a lot more about the Titanic. And they didn't have enough lifeboats. Lifeboats, they're meant to just keep you chill till a ship comes to pick you up. Even now, those submersible lifeboats, and every ship, that's a passenger ship, has to have enough lifeboats for all the people on board. If the ship is listing, which means to be tilting to one side or the other, port or starboard, port is left, starboard is right, basically.
Mm-hmm.
But it's when you're looking at a ship, a port is always on the port side.
Yeah.
So you could be looking straight on at the bow of a ship. The right side to you is still the port side.
No, it's good to know.
Basically.
I just realized that half the time my reactions are silent nodding, and I should not nod. I should make noises of affirmation. So I'm going to try to do that instead.
Okay. Wow. Good job. Fucking finally.
Yeah.
If a ship is listing, even those newfangled fancy ones that can like go, I mean, they're not like, they're able to be dunked underwater and you'll still be fine. If the ship is listing too much, you just can't get on them. So it's not, there can still be great loss of life, potentially. Like the Costa Concordia sunk right by the coast and it wasn't like cold water, but like 30 people died.
Just from the boat sinkage?
Ship.
From the ship
From the
sinkage?
ship sinking, yes. It was something like 30 people died from the Costa Concordia. And the Titanic, it was it was a bit of a carelessness. The sea trials were too short. They didn't really fully know the turning radius or stopping distance because it was a new ship. I mean, there was the Olympic, but it was slightly different. But, and some people have said that this particular shipwreck corner has gone on for too long. But
it's the granddaddy of them all. It's
not
the
to
Titanic.
me. Not to me. Look, it's a good shipwreck, but it ain't the fucking tip top to me.
I'm just saying it's the avatar of shipwrecks.
I also read a book about the Wilhelm Gustloff since episode 2, but not before it. So I know more about it now. But maybe we'll revisit Shipwreck Corner 2, Shipwreck Corners, the sequels. They just it didn't really matter that the watches didn't have binoculars because they weren't going to see shit anyway. On a night that dark, you're not going to see it till it's too late, even with the binoculars up on the crow's nest.
I never knew that.
They just didn't heed the ice warnings. That was the main reason. They didn't heed the ice warnings. So it wasn't necessarily... And no one from the company ever called it unsinkable. That was a press thing.
Huh.
So it wasn't straight hubris. It was a bit of hubris and like assuming that they'd just be fine if they sailed through fucking ice, dipshits.
To the company itself, which is like, yeah, it can fucking sink.
Yeah, White Star Lines. Anyway, everyone who survived the Titanic is now long dead anyway, so moving on. The next corner is, of course, Corner. Now, would you say that this is similar to what does a corner mean to you, corner?
No.
And I would say no, not at all. Okay, first of all, milk lemonade. Hold on. Milk lemonade around the corner. I would say more milk is made. That's it.
Hell yeah.
So
I don't even know why lemonade has to be involved.
So the corner. What is its place in this podcast, society, and the cosmos? And what's the future of corner? As well as what's the future of what does a corner mean to you, corner? Now, I will say this right off. Siege Engine Meme Corner and Shipwreck Corner are non-negotiable. Always.
Every episode.
I don't even want to fucking talk about it. Moving on. There's 4 corners total. Never more, otherwise not real room. Okay? I don't want to hear about shit about fucking non-quadrilateral rooms. There's only 4 corners and rooms. That's it. The other 2 corners are as malleable and temporal as human memory itself. So these corners can shift and change throughout time and potentially throughout space, maybe. So for now, they're corner.
Yeah. And episode 4, they probably will not be this.
But also, maybe they will.
You never know.
Just because they can shift and change form doesn't mean that they will.
Yeah, I mean, these corners could remain corners.
Maybe these corners will be so stubborn they'll say, "I'm not going to leave. I want to be this corner."
Yeah, for like 3 or 4 years, and then change.
Yep. And I do think maybe these corners will outlive us all.
Maybe like episode 500, we switch corners.
And now a reading from the book of Johnny Milkleseed.
Oh wait, I did have one more thing in my notes from whenever this corner used to be a different corner.
What?
And that
corners change.
Except
only 2 of them change. 2 corners out of 4 change.
I'm not sure who is taking exception to us telling the truth about milk and milk being delicious, but we've been getting some veiled threats. We've been getting some things in the mail that look a little suspicious. We've been getting some weird text messages.
I got a pipe bomb in the mail.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you believe that?
Things are getting a little sketchy, so I just want to let you know.
It went off.
If you are listening, to keep your eyes open.
But luckily it went off in the bathroom. No one was in there.
Oh, yeah.
I always put my mail in the bathroom.
As you should.
I always think, it's so funny. It's so fucking funny that like for you, I'm 39, but like, I don't know, probably about 15 years ago, I was like, you know what? I just felt this urge that I should probably start putting all my mail in the bathtub for 3 days before I even look at it.
Yeah.
Regardless of how wet it is, because one of these days, one of them's going to be a pipe bomb.
Yeah, that was probably one of the Milkleseed angels.
And
the angels of Johnny Milkleseed.
Okay, all right, enough.
Hey, but listen.
And
before
you know
we get
what?
to the reading, I just want to let...
It finally happened.
Yes.
I had a pipe bomb in it, and now I can see into my downstairs neighbor's apartment, but we're friends. We're chill.
So with that said, keep your eyes open. And if you hear about anything happening to Alex or I, and they try to say that it was suicide, that we committed suicide.
It was.
Yeah, we actually probably did that, but look into it a little more.
Oh, and now a reading from the Holy Book of Johnny Milkleseed.
Amen.
Amen. These were the years of Johnny's blue period. Why was it called his blue period? Well, because he was quite sad. And he'd been taking those stupid ass like silver supplements that turn you blue and eventually kill you. So he also turned literally blue. And look, no one ever said he was perfect. He was a fallible being, just like all of us. Anyway, he stopped taking the dumbass silver shit and eventually became normal colored, but he was blue for a while. Who fucking gives a shit? Hey, who fucking gives a shit? As to why he was sad. Well, that is, of course, because he got beaten by Air Bud in the major championship game.
The dog.
You gonna let me do the reading?
Oh, sorry. I just wanted
It's
to
all
interject
explained.
and ask if it was the dog.
It's a dog.
Yeah, the golden retriever.
It's a
Air
dog.
Bud.
It's a dog.
Okay, continue.
This will all be explained. I'm gonna sip my milk now. Skim is today's milk. Ding ding ding.
Air Bud did.
Skim,
sorry,
skim.
I thought you were going for the drink. Air Bud did several movies. I don't know if you guys have watched them, but you should check them out. And the first one, the dog plays basketball. It's sick as fuck.
As to why Johnny Milkleseed was sad. Of course, because he got beaten by Air Bud in the major championship game. Don't ask me what sport, because the scholars don't know. But if you do ask me, I think it probably was naked handball. Of course, we all know, of course, everyone knows, in naked handball, dogs have to be shaved. Otherwise, they don't qualify and not fair. Mm-hmm. Johnny's team got fucking wrecked by Air Bud's team. Now, of course, back in this time period, which the archaeological record puts it somewhere between 50 to 8,000 years ago. Not 50,000, just 50 and 8,000. 50 and 8,000 years ago. Nice clarification, scholars.
It's tough to determine.
So there was no question about whether... they determined it pretty fucking well. Within almost 8,000 years. That's pretty fucking good. To me. It was... Okay. There was no question about whether a dog played sports. It was normal. They wouldn't make a fucking movie about a dog playing sport being some crazy-ass thing. If anything, it would be weird if a dog didn't play sports in this period. Again, somewhere between 50 to 8,000 years ago. A dog could bring great shame on its family by not playing a sport. Okay, now, we're not here to judge the customs of the past with our tainted modern eyes. Was the shame a dog brought upon its family by not playing sports reasonable or okay? We can't really say. But what most researchers agree on is that the dogs didn't even have to be good at the sport. They just had to play it now and again, and everything would be chill with their family, shame-wise. So, at that point, it's just like, play the fucking sport.
Yeah, fucking
play the
do
fucking
it.
sport, dogs, right? You know what I mean? Jesus, like, do some ball or pole stuff every couple weeks, you know? Just play a fucking game of it. Why you always gotta shame your family like that? All dog called Air Bud. But this wasn't confusing.
And every dog would
I'm going to read it again.
be called Air Bud?
As it is written.
Okay.
All dog called Air Bud
Yeah.
But this wasn't confusing. I don't.
So do you know if the Airbud that beat Johnny was a golden retriever?
All dog called Airbud.
I know it was shaved, but was it a golden retriever? Do they
It
know?
didn't cheat.
Well, of course it didn't cheat. It's an Airbud.
I mean, it's dead now.
Well, yeah.
I don't know what happened to it.
I just want to know if it's a golden retriever or
It
not.
doesn't say.
Okay.
It doesn't say.
Okay. I will let this one go.
I mean, maybe you could fucking go dig it up. It's there for everyone to see where Johnny lost the game. It's in fucking Georgia, the country or whatever. It's like it's a big archaeological site. Why don't you go fucking find out for your fucking self?
It's not worth it to me.
Then shut the fuck up.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, dogs almost always won these championships. And most humans and other sports players were pretty much okay with it because it made the dogs happy. So, like, why not just let them have it, you know? The dogs wouldn't gloat after winning. They'd just get red rockets and swollen ovaries like they always would when excited. That's it. So, it was kind of shitty that Johnny was being such a sore loser over this. He kept threatening to dox and swat them. Now, experts don't agree on whether he followed through on any of these threats. Check the recorder to make sure it's functioning.
Yes, it is functioning.
I probably should have thought of that. But anyway, it is. So, he kept, threatening dog, follow through on any of these threats. We don't know. Some say he stuck to the one free swatting we all get, once per lifetime.
Yeah.
Others say he did it like 25 plus times, parentheses, a lot. Still, others say he never once swatted, but no one. Still, even others say he did swat a lot, like into the hundreds of times, but he only did it to himself, which is fine. Obviously, swatting was perfectly legal until Eisenhower's second term. Don't even get me started on that shit. Except if you do it to yourself. If you do it to yourself, it's perfectly legal. Some people say that it being legal to swat yourself potentially an infinite number of times, theoretically, is a huge drain on public resources and an extreme waste of taxpayer money. Some people do say that. I'll admit it. I mean, that's how the book's written. But these SWAT fuckers love this shit. I mean, they live for swatting. The SWAT members, they live for swatting. They were pretty much fucking born to SWAT. They were born with a riot shield in one hand and an MP5 in the other. But at that point, they were tiny, so they could fit out of their mom's pussy. And I know because I've seen the birth certificates. Okay? Myself, I've seen them personally. And isn't that what I'll ask you this. Isn't that what life's all about? Is making your local SWAT team members happy?
I've always said that.
Isn't that what life's really all about? Is making your local SWAT team members happy.
Every time I see a SWAT truck go by, I'm like, fuck yeah.
I'm not laughing, I'm crying because it's beautiful. Self-swatting, fully legal. But if you didn't shake the dominant hand of each SWAT team member after they swatted you, they would kill you. And you couldn't know beforehand which was their dominant hand. You had to guess correctly first time too, as to the correct dominant hand. And never before had so many died due to left-handedness. Okay,
that makes sense.
Look, Johnny, parentheses Milkleseed, was a sore goddamn loser. Sure he was. So fucking what? It happens to all of us. One time, me, as in Alex, got upset. One time, I got upset because my mom beat me in Pictionary, and I had the audacity and gall to say to my own mother, I can't believe it. Oh, shucks, Mom, dang. So I get it. We can all be sore losers. I understand. That's something I can't take back. And of course, there was the time Tim lost his 10th match in a row of video game pickleball to his nephews, and he threatened to beat them to death, even though he claims to, quote unquote, love them. His sister had to hold him back and say, Tim, please, you so often threaten to beat my 2 beautiful children to death while claiming to love them dearly. Please, I'll get you all the Mountain Dew Code Red you want. Just don't beat your nephews to death, please. Come on.
After a certain,
Come on, I'm your sister who is 5 years younger than you and infinitely more put together and actually qualify as a human being.
Yeah, you see, the thing is that after so many times of that happening, you just know a shortcut to getting Mountain Dew Code Red.
Wow, the scholars really did their research.
Yeah.
It's all in the archaeological...
Wait, we are mentioned in there? I thought that was just something you tacked on.
Look, I don't write these. They're just dug up this way, so they knew about you. Okay, your fucking Code Red shit with your nephews ain't exactly a secret, is it?
Mountain Dew.
At least not in this region of the country.
I love Mountain Dew.
I could name 4 off the top of my goddamn head. I could name 400 counties where at the county seat there's a picture of you posted and it says Code Red and everyone's like, yeah, we fucking know. You think I fucking don't know this shit? Okay, should be clarified. This, yes, I this was written. This is all in the archives. These scholars knew their stuff. So this particular Airbud, parentheses brown/white/gray, actually did end up being a bad dude, and Johnny had some legitimate beef with him. So he was fine as far as the match itself went. As we know, dogs are the only mammal whose young consume their mother right after birth, which is why Tim and I haven't yet tried dog milk, despite Tim asking over and over and over again. Oh, and I forgot.
I would really love to try dog milk.
So I did forget at the beginning of each episode. If you got a pregnant dog, bring it on in. We'll suckle.
Yeah.
And you know what? We'll try to compete to see who can get the most nipples in mouth at same time. It's probably going to be hard.
It's going to be me. I'm going to win.
I don't think so.
I always win the nipples in mouth contest.
You know what? I'll fucking start with 3.
I'll start with 4.
Fuck you. I'll believe it when I see it. Anyway, Tim, so I procured the milk. I'm responsible for all land milks. And Tim is responsible for sea and air milks, and he still has yet to provide.
Yeah. I'm getting to the sea and air milk. Air is only bats.
Okay, yeah.
Air is only bats.
The air category is only inhabited by bats because bat is the only flying mammal. So yes, bats are the only animal in the air category.
Oh, what about a flying squirrel? They don't really fly. It's a gliding squirrel.
Yeah, they can't take.
That's not air milk.
They can't take off from land into the sky. You're right. Wow, that was actually, you pointed that out.
I get very upset about it.
There's multiple species of bats. We can get to that later, but just step up. To you. Tim.
I would drink flying squirrel milk, but it's not air milk. That's still land.
No, that's under
milk.
my purview. So why don't you shut the fuck up about it? I'll deal with the flying squirrels. Okay.
If anybody,
I fucking have to anyway.
If anybody owns a flying squirrel farm,
just get some fucking dolphin milk. Jesus Christ.
You gotta go black market for dolphin milk.
Oh, so we haven't tried dog milk yet. It's because they're the only mammal whose young consume their mother just after birth. And Tim has asked me a lot. Okay, Airbud won. Then Airbud invited 3 mother dogs onto the pitch to give birth. And the pups came out and just devoured their mothers. So much blood. So much love. Johnny was horrified at this. Why couldn't dogs just give normal birth to normal puppies like spiders do? Spiders have their young and their milky teats emerge so their beloved progeny may prosper. It was later determined that spiders have some of the best milk around town. And that they do have milk in real life. I mean, it's like, come on, dogs. Like, you're the only fucking animal in the world whose young devour the mother immediately after birth. You guys gotta stop with this devouring your mom shit. And where are the dads, huh? What, you don't like this shit?
What do you mean?
You don't like this reading?
No, you yelled at me earlier for interrupting the reading, so I was just letting you go.
Well, you maybe you should interrupt. Because look, I go into the archives
Yeah.
You know, at Milk Central. And I call them up, and then I go into the archives, and I didn't write this, and I'm not having second thoughts about any of this. About this particular research I've done here.
Yeah. Why would you?
Okay.
Where are the dads?
Okay, like dogs. Come on, dogs. You're the only fucking animal in the world whose young devour their mother immediately after death. You gotta stop with this devouring your mom shit. And where are the dads, huh? Where the fuck are all the fathers in this? A.B. Parentheses, Air Bud. So, Air Bad, it says Air Bad here. That was Johnny basically laying out what he thought. Air Bad was like, all right, I got an idea, you rat fucker. Johnny was like, really? Rat fucker? Jesus, man. That's how he was like, Jesus, man, rat fucker? That's what he said.
Yeah.
Air Bud replied that he thought Johnny Milkleseed was a fucking rat. Air Bud, this isn't funny. I was crying again because it's such a rude thing to say. Air Bud replied that he thought Johnny Milkleseed was a fucking rat fucker, and he couldn't help that.
Look, it is blasphemous.
It is.
But
I mean,
rat fucker's a really funny insult.
Ooh, okay. You gotta be careful. You gotta watch you throw that around too. Johnny was assuaged by this, naturally. Then he was like, okay, what's this grand fucking idea of yours, Air Bod? And that's B-O-D. Air Bud was like, yo, did you just call me Air Bod? B-O-D. Johnny said no, he did not. He did not call... Okay, I'm not having doubts anymore.
I like how much this really expounds on a weird dialogue grievance that they
but
a
the
misunderstanding.
Other, you know, the other side of that coin is it doesn't at all. You know what I mean? Johnny said no, he did not. He did not call Air Bud Air Bod as a grievous sign of disrespect. Parentheses. Bod in the dog language, of course, means one who fucks and gets fucked by rats of all sizes. But yeah, so we do know that this is exactly what he did. He called him Air Bod.
So Air Bud called Johnny a rat fucker, and then Johnny called Air Bud a rat fucker.
We called him Air Bod.
Yeah, which is essentially calling him a rat fucker.
Well, no, because it's also one who gets fucked by rats.
Oh, that is an important
Words have
distinction.
meanings.
My apologies.
Words have meanings, Tim. Finally, Air Bud was like, oh my fucking God, let me get the fucking idea out. Jesus Christ, man. To this, Johnny nobly replied, okay. So basically, Air Bud's idea was for each of them to try the other's method, i.e., AB tries milk and JM devours his mother, Air Bud and Johnny Milkleseed. In the interest of fairness, justice, magnanimity, bioluminescence, and universal truth, Johnny decided this actually might be a great idea. Though he didn't know where the hell his mother was, he couldn't even remember her, actually. The other half of the proposal was easy enough. Find a nearby source of milk for dog. Luckily, a beluga whale fucking blasted through the ice. Yeah, they were on ice the whole fucking time. and if you're paying attention, that should have been very clear in the subtext. And blew its milk load all over Air Bud because he was like just below the surface, kind of like, you know how beluga whales are always like putting their ear up to the ice, like, what's going on up there? Come on.
I've seen the documentary.
That's the main documentary I've watched is the beluga ears.
Yeah, Disney's beluga ears.
I didn't like the Disney one as much. The Smithsonian one was a little more cutting. It was like it showed kind of more the raw stuff.
I mean, yeah, the Disney one's more accessible, so I like it.
Because like in the Disney one, it's like, oh, it's so cute. The beluga whales, like, oh, they lift their ears up to the ice. They do this. They always do this. And they're like looking up. They're like, what's going on up there? But in the
and if you don't believe that, watch any fucking beluga whale documentary. All of them included.
Well, from the mid '80s on, of course. But you gotta watch what you say. But in the Smithsonian one, So in the Disney one, it's all like, oh, happiness and rainbows. In the Smithsonian one, though, it shows a group of people making fun of the beluga. They go up like, oh, what's going on up there? And they're like, nothing, you fucking little fucking ocean rat shit. Like, we're going to fucking put brown fur on you, you fucking rat. And he cried. But you can't really tell because they're in the ocean. So you just kind of have to assume he was crying.
The Disney one has way more blasting of milk loads, though.
Yeah. I mean, to each their own. To each their own. Obviously, they were on ice the whole time. So he'd been listening. So, wow.
I mean, personally,
Wow.
I've just got a YouTube supercut playlist of beluga whale milk blast. Dropping the milk loads.
What do you pay for YouTube Premium?
Only for that.
Because that's the only way you can like do a playlist.
Yeah, I pay for it only for my beluga whale milk blast.
Do you pay for Spotify?
No.
Okay. All right, fine. So yeah, he blew its milk load all over Air Bud because he'd been listening. They always listen. They say, "What's going on up there?" They always listen, but no, they always below the ice. They put their right ear, usually their right ear up, and they say, "What's going on up there? I wonder what's going on up above the ice." So he knew, he was listening. He blasted his milk. He blasted it all over Air Bud. He drank it, and Air Bud was like, "Wow, that shit is fucking good. Maybe I don't need to devour my mother anymore." Well, I mean, I only did it once, and there's no take backsies on that. But maybe like Air's Bud in general can try milk sometimes going forward. Yes, Air's Bud is the proper plural.
Hell yeah.
There was still the problem of Johnny Milkleseed eating his mother, but both he and Air Bud agreed that any mother would do. Naturally, they summoned the town crier to call out, "We're here seeking a mother for eating. Come, yummy mummy. Bring thyself forth to be absolutely devoured by milk incarnate." That's what he sounded like. They were inundated with requests. Like 300 mothers were like, "Fuck yeah, I'll fucking get devoured."
People are definitely going to clip audio of you saying "come yummy mommy"
Only
and
if-
use it for their own purposes.
Only if people actually listen to the podcast.
Which of course they will.
Okay, yeah. We'll
Remember
see.
when we were like recording our first practice episode and we were like, boy, I hope we can get this to an hour, and episode 3 is going to be 14 hours long?
That's not. It's going to be
it's going to be like 2.5 hours at least. What are we at right now?
We're only at 50 minutes.
Fuck yeah,
We're
we are
fucking
rolling
flying.
strong. This is great. This is a compliment. Sorry, continue with the beluga whale and Air Bud.
You're such an asshole. I remember doing our first practice episode, which, yeah, is a good idea to do. Whatever. I'm not going to talk about podcasts. I just care about milk. That's it. We're just here to review milk.
It's just a milk review podcast.
All right. I'm getting towards the bottom of my pint. I might want to slow down about my milk pint. So, okay. A lot of mothers want to get devoured. So after the town crier finished with his wildly but necessarily complicated game of Devil's Delight, which of these mothers will be dined on tonight? That's what the whole game was called. They had their mom. And honestly, the game only took like 3 days, which for this particular game is quite speedy. This game called Devil's Delight. Which of these mothers will be dined on tonight? Usually it's taken upwards of a week, but this one only took 3 days. So this town crier kind of knew his shit. What a nice lady you are, said everyone nearby to this mother 3 times in unison before a truly craven spectacle elapsed before their eyes. Namely, a mother being devoured by a sort of like fucked up milk deity type guy. Without any type of butchery, cookware, or even fake vampire fangs to ease along the feast. At the end, Johnny said, "Fuck me, man. I'm sorry, AB Air Bud. That mother was absolutely delicious." They both agreed that each one had valid points, and Air Bud was never seen again.
I miss when this country
But he wasn't dead. He wasn't dead. And Johnny Milkleseed now entered his red period, where he just kept on eating mothers. Dear God, did he eat a lot of mothers.
Once you've got the taste for mother.
But hey, sometimes when Airbud challenges you to eat a mother and you find out it's actually very delicious, you forget about your true milky purpose on this earth. And the moral of the story is, that truly was one yummy mummy. Amen. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, that was a reading from the book of Johnny Muggleseed. I believe we have a commercial coming up now.
Oh, yeah. We have our first ad read of the episode. To this episode brought to you by several shirts of different varieties.com. If you're tired of going to a website where there's only one shirt available for you to purchase, and it only has one style and one cut, come down to several shirts of different varieties.com with shirts like Cool Boner and Shirt.com fucking sucks. Remember, that's several shirts of different varieties.com.
How long was our contract with Shirt.com? Because this might be a slight conflict of interest.
Oh, no, it's an episode by episode thing.
And you're handling that?
Yeah.
You're handling the legal and the financial aspects?
Yeah, just the owner of the company. We just have like a handshake deal.
Okay, well, I trust.
He pays me to advertise on one episode.
Well, you know what? I trust you with everything you do.
As you should.
That was a commercial. But next we have, the window into memory. Not a corner. It's a window. This also has changed. This used to be something else, but now it is the window into memory. And now Tim will share a memory that he has about me.
So this is a memory I have of Alex sending me a text message. Because that's what I had prepared for the episode, and I think it's a really good one.
Just
Alex texted me, "Time to rip this Band-Aid off." Parentheses, being alive.
I forgot.
It was too good to not share. I had a memory queued up, and like I started writing that down, and then I was just like, I gotta read this fucking Band-Aid thing.
Well, of course, it is not my turn to share a memory in this window, but it is my turn to share the catchphrase of the day, which of course is "batten down the milk tops."
Batten down the milk tops.
Batten down the milk tops.
Batten down the milk tops.
Well, batten.
Yeah, that's what I said.
You
but
were more
just
like batten.
Well, yeah, that was how that guy said it. I was doing his accent.
Hey, if you're listening at home,
this is character work.
Hey, if you're listening at home with your children and lovers, it's not batten, it's batten.
I was doing character work. This is like
whisper into your children's ears, and
then
then
acting very seriously.
Whisper into your children's ears, and then have your three lovers gather around and whisper into their ears, "Batten down the milk tops."
Batten down the milk tops.
Offer
another character.
Offer only applies if you have three lovers.
Batten down the milk tops. That's another character.
Okay.
I've been doing a lot of character work.
Okay. Well, it's not really a joke, is it? It's the catchphrase of the day.
That wasn't supposed to be a joke. I was just inhabiting those.
Now it is time for the worst segment of the podcast, which is, of course, the Tim Minute. Go.
All right, so I've decided to take the Tim Minute for the next 40 Tim Minutes to describe a little watching project. I like to make weird, arbitrary movie watching projects for myself. And the one that I'm currently doing is watching a movie that is not in the English language for every year that I've been alive. And the first, 1985, that's when I was born, 1985, is Vagabond, directed by Agnes Varda, starring Sandrine Bonnaire. And it is a beautiful, somber, sobering film. It starts off in a unique way where you see a woman dead in a ditch, and then from there it goes through all of the events that led to that occurrence, that led to her lying dead in a ditch. And along the way you kind of get to know her, and you know the inevitable end of her journey because it's shown in the beginning of the film, and you're just...
Time. And you didn't say spoilers. You ruined that movie.
I didn't ruin the movie. She's dead in the very beginning of the movie.
Okay, well, I know the whole plot. Don't need to know it. Anyway, that was a thing that Tim just talked about. Wasn't really paying attention. Now we are going to hit play on an interview.
Oh, yeah. I did some traveling, as I do every week. Alex says I do nothing for this podcast, but I do travel to exotic locales.
I haven't seen it.
I went to Idaho this week to meet with Steven Ledzel, an Idaho man who is slyly selling tickets to the ultimate raw milk experience. You pay, you show up to his barn, and you can suckle milk straight from the udder of his prize-winning cow, Millie. All right. Play. All right, this is Tim from Milks of the World here with Steven Ledzel. Good afternoon, Steven.
Good afternoon. The name's Steven.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Last name Ledzel.
Yes.
You want my baby's teat?
No. Actually, I'm here to interview you.
That's what I'm doing here. I'm selling my baby's teat. My baby's a cow.
Yes, Millie, the prize-winning cow.
Oh yeah, her name's Millie.
How many visitors do you think you've been?
A lot. We're getting too many visitors.
Everybody wants a bit of that tea.
She's running out of milk, and there's nothing left for Steven. I did not start out. Be careful what you wish for. They told me you gotta be careful what you wish for.
What did you wish for, Steven?
I wished for everybody to enjoy Millie's milk, and because I couldn't drink it all.
No one man can.
No, it takes at least 8 men.
Full-grown men.
To clear out a cow's milk cavity. Mm-hmm. As we know, it's stored in the milk cavity, not the udder. Oh, the name is Steven. Last name Ledzel.
Well, yeah, we've established that. So do you think that they're...
My middle name's Bingo.
Sorry, I did not mean to laugh at your middle name.
Bingo Ledzel.
I'm glad you're
That's my whole name.
I'm glad you're so unfazed.
I was confirmed Catholic.
So do you think they're...
My two names from that... My two names from that are Thomas Aquinas. Yeah, I got 2 of them. You know why I picked Thomas Aquinas? 2 names. So you could say technically my whole name is Thomas Bingo, or excuse me, Stephen Bingo Thomas Aquinas Ledzel.
That's beautiful. You
my cow's all out of milk.
In like calligraphy, you should get your name written in calligraphy.
Oh!
Would you say that raw milk has health benefits?
I'd say it tastes good.
Hell yeah, I think that's the only endorsement we need. For Milks of the World, this has been Tim.
The first name's Steven.
Thank you so much, Steven. Bingo. Ledzel. Signing off.
Well, that guy's a fucking dipshit.
I thought he was great. He was very pleasant.
How do you fucking find these people?
He didn't even care that I laughed a lot at his middle name.
That was rude of you, but he was a fucking dipshit.
He just breezed right through it.
Actually, you should have been rude. Check it. Is it still recording?
Yes. The thing is red on there, and there's wavies.
Well, the red is more important than the wavies. Well, they're both important, but there could be wavies and no recordies.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we get our weekly parlays. Of course. I know people are always waiting for these parlays. First off is you gotta love being the only milk review podcast in this area, in a nearby section of potentially this solar system. All right, first off is the New York Jets covering the spread against the Dutch national field hockey team. That, of course, is incumbent on those teams ever playing each other in a way that is remotely quantifiable score-wise.
That's a lock.
Okay, first off, I'm going to say don't do this parlay. Okay? That seems really unlikely. We just get sent these. Okay, folks? Okay, next is...
So it's maybe not a lock?
I'm saying it's not a lock. I'm going with not a lock. But we gotta. That's just the first leg of the parlay. So okay, next is milk tastes good for the current week we're in.
Lock.
Okay, that's a gimme. Yeah, that's a hard lock. So maybe not so fast on what I previously said. Okay. Third leg of the parlay is death becomes. Okay, wow.
I don't actually know if
I am
that's a
so
lock
sorry.
or-
I am so sorry, folks, but that third one is even more of a shoo-in than milk tasting good for a calendar week. I am going to fully walk back what I said earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and endorse this whole parlay. I don't even care what the odds are. Holy, it is. Oh my God, it's negative 3,000. Put every single goddamn cent you have on this, folks.
If you have a savings account for your children's future, put it on the parlay.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, yeah, you're right. I did say every cent. Fleece your kids.
Yeah.
Turn your kids upside down. Like,
Don't pay your mortgage.
turn your kids upside down like an 80s bully and fucking get their pocket change. Put all the money you have on this. Okay, I've been iffy on these parlays that we get sent from our parlay company. But this is as close to a short thing as I've ever seen in my life. Now, do I think the New York Jets will ever play the Dutch national field hockey team? What sport would they play? Would it be a combo of both sports? How would they calculate the spread? Look, it's unlikely these teams ever play each other, let alone the Jets covering the spread. But I just feel this one in my bones, guys.
Hey, listen, here's another thing is that those other two legs are sure to hit. And most books that you're going to bet this on will give you a cash out option because they don't want you to win the full bet if the Jets play them. So they'll give you a cash out option and you can just cash out right then and there. You don't have to wait for that
You got to put
leg.
If the Jets ever play the Dutch national field hockey team, you got to do whatever shit Tim just said. Plus, come on, the second two are short things, so pretty much the whole thing is really. And that's the parlay for the week.
Hell yeah. It's time for dairy time.
Okay, let's commence with dairy time.
So dairy time is when...
I think I should say, just to be clear, technically all time is dairy time.
Oh, 100%. But this specific segment of the podcast is called Dairy Time. It's titled Dairy Time.
Uh-huh.
And Dairy Time is when I try to fool Alex about which one of 3 milk headlines is the one that I made up.
Okay,
And
say
he
them.
never fucking gets it.
You should say them.
CBP seizes 34,000 pounds of sweetened condensed milk at Far Bridge. Head of a celebrity-friendly raw milk brand says its recall is political. He may soon have an FDA role. Trojan Condoms collaborate with dairy farmers in a Don't Go Raw campaign.
Third one's fake.
Fuck.
The Trojan one.
Yeah, that one's a fake
That
one.
was a little too cute. And the first one that was a little too specific. Now, so this is our third episode. And I think I'm just going to move right along because we are at an hour and about 7 minutes. And whereas in the past episodes, we've been kind of right at 1, maybe we're just going to move this. Oh, maybe we just.
Oh, we could always cut out all that dead baby stuff from earlier.
What stuff?
When you were talking about all the dead babies and the bumper stickers.
Okay. You mean we could cut out all the bumper sticker stuff? I think I made that clear. And okay, let me go back up here now. Bumper sticker corner is not negotiable.
No, I don't want all of the bumper stickers taken out. And you can even leave the actual bumper sticker in there. Just all the stuff you said afterwards.
And look, okay. So, what? What'd you say?
All the stuff you said after you read the bumper sticker.
Wait, hold on.
You could just trim that.
No. It's all the bumper sticker. It's all part and parcel. Okay, bumper sticker corner, shipwreck corner, corner.
But now we're actually on Siege Engine Meme Corner. Another non-negotiable corner.
Corner. Oh, what does a corner mean to you? Corner, bumper sticker corner, shipwreck corner, corner, parentheses, milk lemonade, and siege engine meme corner. So it appears that there are actually 5 corners in a room. And just ignore all the stuff that either one of us might have said about there only being 4 corners in a room.
We're actually like super into what is the word? Quadrilateral?
No. Quadrilateral means 4-sided.
Oh,
so this would be-
non-quadrilateral rooms.
Look, if you think there's 4 corners in any room, you're a fucking asshole and a dipshit. All right, Siege Engine Meme Corner, the 5th and final corner, which is the last corner you put in all the pentagonal rooms in your house. It is now time for Siege Engine Meme Corner, which is, yes, I'll admit, it was my idea for Tim to look, because here's the thing, Tim doesn't really know that much about siege warfare, offensive or defensive. And I thought this would be a great way for him to learn, because how the fuck are you going to fucking host a Milk Review podcast if you don't know about fucking siege warfare from different periods of history? And so, do I think it's a good idea for him to describe a visual medium like a meme that's about something hyper specific like siege? Yeah, I do.
I feel like this one is actually the best suited for this medium.
Okay.
It is forget birthstones. What's your birth siege engine? And then it has all the months of the year listed, and each one of them has a picture and the words for the siege engine. Alex, what month is your birthday in?
June.
June. You are a catapult. That is your birth siege engine. I know that that's disappointing to you. I am born in August. I am a siege hook.
Tell me what a siege hook is.
Siege hook is, it looks like it's got some wheels and then a couple bars across the top and then a big ass pole with a hook on the end of it.
Oh, so it's used to pull stones from a wall.
Yeah.
To kind of penetrate the wall, to pull the stones apart. Okay. Real quick, just say them all in a row.
Siege Tower is January. We'll start at January,
real
and then
quick.
you can do the math on what month corresponds with each. Battering Ram, Mangonel, Ballista, Sambuca, Catapult, Artillery Cannon, Siege Hook, Greek Fire, Trebuchet, Springald, and Onager.
Yeah, I want to be an onager. I don't think that this is fair. And
well, they saved it for the December babies because their birthday takes place in Christmas, so they get the best one.
Yes, but but it's not fair because I don't want that. I want a different one than the one I got.
Yeah, sometimes.
And I think you're going to need to take more care in the future with Siege Engine Meme Corner. Let's get another ad read in. Oh, new from Pill House. It's peanut butter and jelly pills. Fuck you for eating regular sandwiches with peanut butter and jelly on them in between normal human bread. We gotta kick your fucking ass for just going around and eating sandwiches like that. It's in goddamn pill form now, you dickhead. You don't have to eat a whole sandwich anymore, you scum sucker. What the fucking shit is wrong with you? Oh, you gonna live in the past forever? You still driving a car? You still having human sex? You still eating mushed up peanuts and grapes between some flour and water trash? All those things are in pills now. You must conform. Only $5.99 each. Okay, I do have
We
to...
get the best advertisers.
I have to say, I don't fully understand why the tone of this ad is so harsh, but that is a good deal.
It turns me on, actually.
Okay. We will kill you if you don't buy a seriously troubling amount of these pills that are more or less the equivalent of an old-timey PB&J sandwich. What do you work at, a fucking soda fountain, you rat fuck?
I'm so fucking hard.
Get with the fucking times, you giant stain, you blight upon the earth. Hey, spend more time with your family. No more hours spent every day making those stupid fucking sandwiches. Or else. Just ends. Or else. Don't know what that means. They didn't send us any samples. But they paid for this ad, so I guess I'll just leave it there. Sounds like a great product, though. I gotta say, it does sound like a great product.
Has anyone ever actively jerked off on a podcast?
Well, a podcast isn't a physical thing that takes form, so no, I don't think you could shoot ropes onto a podcast.
No, I just mean like that ad read really got me going.
Well, a podcast isn't a thing that holds physical space in the universe, so you cannot jack off.
No, I mean just like
on
while
a podcast.
Recording a podcast has somebody had to have.
Well, that's not what you said, is it?
It's like Howard Stern or something.
Okay. It's time for another interview. Okay, I'm gonna hit play. I conducted this one. Here we are. This is Alex Stapula from Milks of the World. And here we are with Grilled Cheese Murphy.
Yeah, it is Grilled Cheese Murphy.
Grilled Cheese Murphy, the lawnmower expert.
Yeah, Grilled Cheese Murphy, I know all about lawnmowers.
Now, you asked to be on here.
I'm always asking to be on every podcast to
Yes.
give my lawnmower expertise.
But yet you're a lawnmower expert. You're called Grilled Cheese Murphy.
Mm-hmm.
And also our podcast actually hasn't been released yet.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, maybe like a dozen to 24 people even know about it. So I'm actually like what the fuck, man? Come on.
Well, every time I eat grilled cheese, I have a big glass of milk. Every time I fix a lawnmower, I have a big glass of milk. Every time I'm driving my lawnmower, I have a big glass of milk.
Right, but how'd you find out about the fucking podcast?
I Googled Milks of the World.
Specifically, in parentheses?
What do you mean in parentheses?
Like that makes that searches the entire phrase.
Oh, yeah, I searched the entire phrase. I went many, many pages.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
You had to go real deep in Google.
Yeah, I don't think there's been anything posted about it so far. So like,
And then there was like a post on Reddit.
sure. I mean, I don't go on Reddit anymore
And
because I value.
Tim put his full phone number on there.
Okay, well, let's hear it.
I don't have it anymore. I like talking to you better.
Why? I'm not actually like being very nice to you.
Yeah, you got a nice mustache.
Okay. What's with the lawnmower and grilled cheese Murphy thing?
It has nothing to do with it together. I'm Grilled Cheese Murphy, and I'm a lawnmower expert.
Oh,
That's like, what does Bill Gates and computers have to do with each other? His name is Bill Gates, and he does computers.
Yeah, but Bill Gates is like a human name.
Grilled Cheese Murphy is a human name because I'm a human.
I mean, yeah, technically, sure. I can't really refute you on that,
I don't shit much.
Sir, Mr. Murphy.
Yes. That's the last part of my name is Murphy. Grilled cheese.
So
is
what
the
do you
first
just
part.
shit all at once? You save it up for a month, and then you gather your family round and
Yeah,
say,
really.
"Gather round, children, gather round, my young, and gather around my wife, lover."
This is starting to sound like not a milk review podcast.
Okay, that's it. All right. As soon as that fucking guy said that, I was like, I'm out. Is he still alive? I'm not telling. But as soon as that becomes questioned, it's over. All right, time for milk facts. Fact 1, Cthulhu. Cthulhu. That's a combination between Cthulhu and the nicotine vaping device Juul. Cthulhu.
Hell yeah.
Fact 2, boys and their toys.
Hell yeah.
Fact 3, a priest and a rabbi walk into a bar and get absolutely fucking shit-faced because they are both deeply problematic alcoholics.
Hell yeah.
Wait a sec. Quick side note here, okay?
Oh, yeah, go for it.
It says that they are both very fun to hang out with when drinking, though. So, well, facts are facts. So, fact 4, toilet paper, not for milk.
I don't know anybody needs to be told that.
Fact 5, sing the entirety of God Bless America to yourself while fully submerged in a bathtub full of milk. Facts are facts.
Amen.
Okay, I'm going to take another little sip because we're reviewing it now. Well, I mean, we've really been reviewing it the whole time, but
Yeah, because it's only a milk review podcast.
All right, don't fucking say it that many times, Jesus.
Don't say what?
Don't. Oh, shut up. Don't say.
Don't
all
say,
right.
Don't say what that many times.
Fuck you.
Don't.
I think everyone knows.
So skim milk. It is light. It is refreshing. It doesn't pack the punch that you're really looking for in milk. You want that thick creaminess. You want that thickness to roll over your tongue.
Yeah, does it coat your gullet? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, if someone comes up to you and you're holding the 2 glasses of milk and you're like, are you gonna coat your gullet? And then, you say, and then you walk away.
It'll do the job.
because you don't know how to answer it.
People ask a lot of weird questions.
A lot of people are coming up to people holding 2 glasses of milk these days, and you know what? I'm okay with it. But a lot of people aren't. And I think that's why we're so divided in this country.
Absolutely. That's the big thing that shifted the most recent election.
And that's why reviewing milk is so poignant. And also, yeah, that's what shifted the election.
Big factor.
Tim, who did you vote for, Tim?
Listen.
Okay, let me ask this. How many times did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did not vote for Donald Trump.
Okay, well, actually, I didn't.
I did not vote for Kamala Harris.
You didn't?
No, my vote is between me and myself.
All right, I voted Democrat. Anyway, moving on. Skim milk, it's not. If you haven't had it in a while.
Wait, I did actually vote for Kamala Harris.
Okay, well,
I was trying to do a bit, and then it didn't work, and then we breezed past it.
Bits are kind of not your thing. So, milk, skim milk. And you interrupted my milk thought. If you haven't had skim milk in a while, and it's the only thing available, it's not that bad. It's maybe not as bad as you remember. It's not gross. It is still milk. Yes, it's a touch watery, but it is. I didn't drink it for the longest time. And I won't still, unless I actually, oh God, whatever. It's a whole thing. I didn't drink for 5 months last year, and I actually got in shape and fucking exercised and ate healthy. If I start doing that again, then I will start drinking skim milk to lower my fat intake a little bit, because I got enough belly fat to be burnt off. And so it's good for that, because milk is very nutrient dense. And if you're trying to do something healthy with a smoothie, throw some fucking skim milk in there. And it is still milk, and milk is good. And it will go down and enter you and become one with everything that you are, unless you are evil. And then it will find out the truth of your family history. And it will tell everyone your sins. And it will say, I am milk, hear me squirt. And I know what you did in middle school. So you gotta be careful about ingesting milk. You do gotta be careful, because if you're evil, what I just said is exactly what will happen.
So I also have some thoughts on skim milk. I think that in any situation,
I'm finishing mine right now.
Hell yeah. Any situation you find yourself in where you're like, this would be made better by a good milk spritzer. Like a little milk and water mixed together. It's refreshing. It's not too heavy. A warm summer day after mowing your lawn.
Well,
skim milk hits. I mean, every other scenario is going to be better by regular milk.
A spritzer, by its nature, has bubbles in it, right?
Yes.
I mean, maybe we shouldn't talk about milk spritzers because we haven't covered them yet.
No, but I'm saying, in a situation where a milk spritzer would be appropriate, skim milk is also appropriate.
I guess if you don't like seltzer,
then you would go with skim.
Yeah. And you're looking for a light, summertime. Yeah, sure. I guess you're right. But we haven't covered milk spritzers yet, but we are definitely going to.
So anyways, for me, it's a latch.
And for me, I I will continue to drink milk. And this has been Milks of the World.
Good milk.
And that's it. And that part's going to be pre-recorded, so fuck you. The part where you say, and that's all. Wait, what the fuck is it again?
Good milk and good luck.
Oh, good milk and good luck. That's going to be pre-recorded.
thick.
Maybe we'll leave this in. I don't know. Probably shouldn't do it that early because if people fucking don't like this shit.
Ben,
Anyway,
put this at the end.
No, so I'm going to stop the recording now.
Good luck and good milk.